Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year once again. Well, what are you talking about? This sex scandal involving the FCMB MD Adam Nuru and Tunde Thomas, Tunde Gentle, the now late Tunde Gentle. Wow, so story is so pathetic, honestly. I'm sure most of you have, you have read about it or heard someone mention it to you. But the thing is, this particular thing happened when this guy was 42 years old. So if he died at 45, that was in 2020, at 42 years old, that should be in 2017. That was when the woman moved to the US and informed him that these children were not his. So the stroke he had was then, 2017. They even said the guy had recovered from the stroke, although he fell into depression. He was coming out of it. He was putting the pieces of his life back. He even got engaged. He was about to marry. He was about to go and finish the marriage rites on the 26th of December. He didn't know he would die. According to reports I gathered online, the lady in question is even pregnant. So he has called family and friends. He has scheduled to visit the family of the lady on the 26th of December. He didn't know death would come. They said he had a heart attack. Heart attack doesn't give warning. We would not know what led to it. But if this breakup was in 2017, now trying to say that it was caused by this FCMB man is another thing. Because if this guy had wanted to make it known, if he had wanted to make it public, it would have been when the woman told him that, see, this man is the man. So if the lady had relocated to the US in 2017, the MD was still the MD then and still the MD now. So that means if this guy was seriously aggrieved, if he had wanted to do anything, he would have done it then. But we didn't hear of this until now. The friends wrote a petition. They are gathering signatures. They have gathered over 1,400 signatures to, tell the bank to sack this man on ethical grounds, that what he did was wrong. But when you look at it, he will not be the first person. This is not the first person we are hearing about something of this nature. You find out that is why when you watch some Nollywood films, you find out that a man comes up one day and tells the wife, I want to do a DNA test because these children, I am not sure I'm the father. We have seen it in movies. They happen in real life. This Tunde, maybe he didn't suspect his wife of cheating on him. Nothing of the sort happened. So that was why he doted on his family. He provided for his family and everything. So now trying to, say that his death was because of this affair, I don't think is proper. Yes. This is not even the time to judge because the woman is not here. This thing did not happen today. The guy has already moved on. The fact that he has moved on shows that, he has gotten over it. What will he do? Will he kill himself? How does one even react to this kind of a story? Your wife is 1,000 miles away, calls you and tells you the children are not yours. Was he expecting this guy to be happy? No. He shattered his life. She shattered his life. She knew what she was doing. She planned it all. But the man didn't die then. Some of these friends that went to write petition now, I am sure some of them even got wind of this affair. Because there is no way somebody will be dating somebody in an office and an establishment and if nobody will know. Things like this, they don't go unnoticed. Somehow you will find out. It will be known. Some people must know. But you see, they knew they didn't do anything about it. The lady traveled because she couldn't hide it anymore. They said the oldest child was 8 years when they left. So maybe they would have married for like 9 or 10 years. She couldn't stand it. She couldn't hide it. She couldn't hold it anymore. She had to travel all the way to the US before informing the guy. Both of them moved on. The wife in the US, Moyo Thomas, seeking an asylum on marital violence. Okay? She's not coming back, or maybe she'll come back someday. I don't know. The guy saw that, okay, these children are not mine. Let me move on with my life too. What will he do? Nothing. First City Monument Bank, somebody claimed to be speaking on their behalf. His name is Rafiu Mohammed. So he spoke on behalf of Diran Olojo, the FCMB spokesman. He dismissed the petition. He described it as mere allegation. He said that, according to businesslive.ng, this guy said that it was unfortunate that people would come up with unsubstantiated claims which the deceased never raised when he was alive. That was exactly what I was saying. The guy didn't say anything when he was alive. Some group of people just woke up to do this. You know, if the guy was highly aggrieved, if it pained him so much, he would have done something, would have heard it. But the guy moved on. It was so unfortunate that this thing happened to him, honestly. So unfortunate. Because he recovered from the stroke. This one not happened. When bad things will happen, they will just keep happening. It's a pity that such a thing, came up. The Rafiu Mohammed said that the fact that Thomas had impregnated another lady and was on the verge of remarrying before his death showed that he had already moved on from what transpired during his marriage to Moyo. According to him, and I quote, "Assuming there was a DNA report that said there was indeed an affair between them and the children belonged to the MD, that's evidence. But so far, there is none. Also, has any evidence established his death was caused by our MD? Anyone can suffer cardiac arrest." He continued, "It's mere allegation with no evidence or fact to back it up. That's the issue. But if they come up with evidence, we will respond. Also, the petition is going through the CBN. Does the Apex Bank settle personal or marital issues? The person in question has died," he said. "When he was alive, he didn't take up the matter himself. But when he died, some people are claiming to be fighting for him. Based on the said petition, the deceased was about to marry another person, which implied that he had also moved from what transpired during his first marriage." That is it. You see, what people are saying is that the bank should see this thing as a wicked act. Because it's happened since. I don't know what these people want to achieve with their petition. Is it because this person is known? What about the ones that happen every day that you don't even know who the father is, or the fathers are, or the fathers were? It has happened, it has happened. Even if they sack this MD, the guy is dead. He's gone. He's not coming back. And this story is not complete. He's standing on a one-legged stool, one-legged chair or whatever. Because the lady is not here. The lady in question is not here to come and give her side of the story. You cannot have a balanced story when you are looking at one side. It's a one-sided story. There's nothing will come out of it. It will blow. The breeze will blow and pass like every other thing. It will trend today. Tomorrow it will become stale news. Because you see these things in movies and we say, how does this thing happen? These things happen every day. People go through this. Sometimes even in Africa, it is the man. You may not know if they were having infertility issues. It is the man that will call the wife. My wife, I cannot father a child. I want you to sleep with my friend or a member of my family or my brother or whoever. Some women agree. Some who do not agree suffer persecution in their husbands' homes. Sometimes when you see women in their homes in childless marriages, they are not the fault. It's the man. Maybe he has a low sperm count or some other issues. But they will not say anything.
So we do not even know what transpired here. The people that are writing petitions, as at now, they have even gathered up to 2,000 signatures to sack this man. Why? Did he commit an offense? They had an affair. Two of them, they were adults. Two consenting adults. They knew what they were doing. They knew the consequences. Yet they went on. So, sacking the man is not going to do anything. He's already a rich man. Sack him, I'm sure he has businesses. He will continue his life. And he's a married man. If the lady knew that the marriage was not, she did not favor her, she would have left. Instead of all this one now. But the guy, what my own is, the guy didn't make any noise then. He took it as one of those things. He said, okay, if you say they are not my children, no problem. Let me move on with my life. Although he suffered health issues, health problems. But he moved on. Nobody would have known of this thing if this guy hadn't died. Nobody would have known. If it hadn't come to this loss of life. Nobody. But this is how it is. Any organizations have internal mechanisms. They have a way to control this kind of things. Because you cannot be dating someone in your organization. Some offices, some companies, they don't tolerate it. Once they find out, they sack the people involved. But if the company can investigate further to know what happened. Because this lady had friends when she was there. And I'm sure most of her friends knew, but they didn't tell the husband. The guy just suffered alone, on his own. It's such a pity. So pathetic. But that is what it is. It will end. The petition will just be a petition. Nothing may come out of it. You know, people expend energy on things that don't even matter. If this guy loses his job now, 40 years. That is it. Well, that is what happens in our society. It's becoming rampant these days. Women and husbands and all these things, all these kind of stories, they are not new anymore. So the bank is still investigating. We'll keep you posted what happens, how it goes, whether the man loses his job or not. It may not even affect him. Nobody knows what will happen. Well, that is it. I have to go now. That is the way I see it. The guy didn't do anything when he was alive. He didn't pursue the case. Why are people bothering now? Why are they bothered? Why are they bothered? Something that happened years back. It's unfortunate that it got to this. It ended badly. It's unfortunate. But honestly, when you look at it very well, this man didn't do anything wrong. Apart from dating a staff, it depends on what they have in their office, the guidelines or whatever. They are adults. That was what they wanted to do. And that is it. That is how it is. No matter what. We will cry on social media and it will end. It will die there. Tomorrow we'll see another thing to cry about. That is how it is. There must always be something trending. And that is how we roll. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you for doing so. Kindly take our time to subscribe to my channel. Please support my channel to grow. Subscription is free. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.